sure you have the wheel key first, because if you don't, these are an absolute joy to get in there. You see how buried those lugs are in there, and look how odd the lock is. Imagine getting your NSX and finding out the guy that put it together ate lunch and put that there. We didn't place it there. This didn't come off a part, that came off the guy's sandwich. This we found inside an NSX. If any of you guys are watching or used to work at the PMC, what does that do? We found that inside of an NSX. It was a car that had like 600 miles on it, so nobody else had touched it. But it's like a part, you know, when they come down the assembly line, it's one of the parts to be installed. Product in the store, and it's this rubber right here. So for you OCD guys, or you guys that want your car to be as nice as possible, this gets degraded from the sun. It also picks up wax. When somebody waxes their car, so often people get plastered in wax here. This one's in actually really good shape, but we're offering this strip right here, and it's super easy to install. I'm going to do a quick video. You can't really mess this up, but I'm going to just do a video for you guys that are watching this and you're going, well, you know, he says it's not that difficult. I might run into a couple of snags or there's something under here. I want to show you what it looks like. That way there's no surprises. You're not going to get in over your head. You're not going to take it apart, and then your wife call you halfway through and then you realize you just ruined your car. Yes, I hear those stories. I'm referring to, I'm not going to say his name. Once you get those screws out, this feels like it's stuck down, but it's not. You're gonna pry it up like here. It doesn't have any glue. It's just because it's been sitting on there a while. You're just gonna lift this up careful, and it's gonna come off with the rubber. Right there, this is what it looks like. That's all it does, it sits right on there. This would be a good time to clean all that plastic while you have this apart. This just sits over that. I'm gonna do it one-handed. It's not attached in any way. It just kind of wraps around that metal piece. See that? This is your OE piece right here. Brand spanking new. It's going to be wrinkled here because it does roll in the packet like this. It comes from Honda like this. This is the way it's been sitting since they made it. Once it sits out, those wrinkles will come off. This is that little step right here. This piece, it lines up with the holes. Start with your middle, and it clips under that rubber right there. It's going to be stiffer with the brand new one because the rubber is in better shape, but that is going to sit under that step. You'll feel it once it slides in there. It goes in with a bit of a clip. There it goes. Once you get it started, if it doesn't line up, just back it, slide it a little bit, right there. Just take your time, make sure all the holes line up before you start putting screws in. Make sure this all sits flat. And then you're going to reinstall your screws. There we go, it's all installed. These don't have to be really, really tight. I would put a little bit of anti-seize behind these threads because occasionally they will rust in there. You see how much moisture gets in under there, it'll sit on that thread. A little bit of anti-seize will just make sure that if you ever take them off, you can get them off. That piece tucks in there. That's pretty much it. That's all that does. It sits in that little gap right there. and you're done. These are in the store if you want to get that really, really nice new clean rubber look for your S2000. LHTperformance.com. We try and make sure they're solid, make sure they're packed nice and everything is to the top. We don't want it all hollow and squishy. So we do recycle our bubbles whenever we get packaging with bubbles in. Esther found this thing.
You got it? Don't burn yourself.
Why not?
You've already been through HR today. Let's not go through
All right, so is that right? So then you do that, and then let's check.
Do the fan control.
I put it on 5. I figured that was enough. I might explode them. I don't know. Oh wait,
It's got to, the rollers are moving. Look,
Yeah.
it's got to touch
no,
the rollers.
it's not touching the rollers. Yes, I know.
Pull it up until it starts. Oh, hold on, you press the button. Once it's primed, it's probably good. There it goes.
Okay, here, now let it go. Okay, there we go. Does it need more? Bigger?
It's not too bad.
Oh,
Turn it up a little bit.
that's,
Get that fan ripping.
That's doing pretty good, isn't it?
yeah, that makes some bubbles.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that, our first bubble machine.
That's a bit of a difference. It almost looks like you could do 3 of those.
Yeah, this is where you started when you started working on Civics in the 90s, and now we're here.
I could hear that when you started it up, the rattle, clicking. Yeah, so this just had a clutch put on it. This is a friend of ours, and we put the clutch in, but it has a major exhaust leak ever since. We just heard it immediately. It's loud anyway, but you could hear the exhaust leak, which really affects the tune. It can suck air in there and throw the O2 sensor off, make the car run terrible. How's the clutch feel?
Clutch is fantastic.
Feels better than that last one he had.
Yeah.
We shouldn't tell him because he's listening, but that was the other thing that hurt this car. That clutch. He just said it's fantastic.
ACT twin disc.
That clutch that you had in it before was almost undrivable.
Awful. No, notice no rattle.
Yeah, that
No
sounds.
twin disc it's ACT. I don't know what they did.
That's fantastic. How much power does this make? Does it really need a twin disc?
650.
You probably don't need a twin disc at 650, unless you're launching it or doing.
You know, it's better to be a little more.
It is, but
Pop the hood so you can see that V band. It's.
is it noticeable right from the top?
You should make this video like how not to install a down pipe.
Yeah, well, you know, in my more mature years, I would never want to dog on whoever did it, but I can just show you what it looks like.
You can tell if it's not the V band is not. It's not sitting right.
Actually, the V-band directly to the turbo?
No.
Oh, the one down there.
Down,
Oh,
that
got it.
one.
Okay, yeah.
That one. Look at it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's actually on all the way. It's on this side, and then
And
let's
then
say
you
there's
see how. Yeah, it's.
Oh, there's like V-band and then a V-band. You can almost see a gap on the side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, he said he heard it from.
Yeah.
yeah. As
from the
soon as you hit it over there, it just had that immediate like clack sound as it comes out there.
And the soot just kind of.
I mean, how would you do a clutch and go for a drive and come back and go, hey, pick it up? I'd be like, I'm sorry, it's going to take us a little longer. There's something we've got to address.
See the flange. The water is weighing down on my.
I see what you mean, how this bothered you. This wouldn't cause any issues, but just one bolt going one way, one the other, that would just bother me too. How long ago did we build this exhaust, Ozzy?
I don't know, like last year or something.
Was it last year?
Yeah. Awesome.
It looks awesome. It still looks like brand new. It's not contacting anywhere in the back, is it? No.
Lined up perfectly.
Yeah, no, this all looks good. I think it's no big deal. I think it's just that V-bend. That V-bend looks like it's not all the way seated. I think that's all it is. Yeah, you can see it's off one side.
If you feel up there, you can't see it with the camera. But if you feel above it, there's a gap in it. Here, it's still on.
Oh yeah, I can feel my finger on it. Yeah.
This might be visual representation.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Screwdriver stuck in it.
Just this slight OCD-ness, we like that too. Bolts are facing the right way. V-bend is tight. There isn't really anything you can do with that dump tube just because it's in such a tight spot. So I think we're good. That does have an air gap. There's not much, but it's not contacting, so we should be good there. Let's put it. If we put the motor in there, you would never get it out. Actually, you put it in there and close the lid and forget about
I'll
it.
forget about it.
Yeah, just wait until...
And you can tell he
My
never
wife,
goes
why
in here.
is truck driving.
Are these your floor mats?
Those are my brand new floor mats.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't go in here.
I have the rubber ones.
You're as bad as me. Have they ever been opened?
Never been.
Actually, I would have that under my bed if that was me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave them out in the elements.
Yeah.
In the elements or in the ridge lines.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Jeff
you
is
couldn't
picking up
leave it
his
in
motor.
element.
Yeah, you got an element. Put it in the element. This motor is getting picked up. We're going to put it in his ridge line.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
little low.
So we got 4 of us here. What we're going to do is, watch Ozzy pick this thing up. Yeah. He's like, let me. I'm going to get a hold of Chet and see if Chet will put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got tons of room. Yeah, go ahead and do the honors. Sweet. There you go. On the truck.
This is the second one I've got. There's one right up. There's 2 right up.
Oh yeah, look at them. I guess they're all trying to get out of the rain. Look at that. Is that the smallest frog ever? Look at that. No, I don't want him to get stuck in the fan. And they're super hard to catch. They're light and fast. Look, there's one. There's one. Look at that guy. Watch him. Watch him. Rolex?
Yeah, I got a Rolex.
Didn't you have that kind of money?
I roll.
Wow, roll with a Rolex, baby.
I roll with the big cats.
Well, the time's that says 11:15. You said it said 4.
I don't know.
You can't even tell the time on it. It's the worst watch ever. It's wrong, and you can't tell the
Look
time
at
on it.
it. It's got moving parts and stuff. Don't mess with my Rolex.
It's even got a Rolex thing on the end.
It does. It's a Rolex, baby.
Holy moly!
Hold on. Let me show you the
Must
back.
have been nice to have a
Look at the
ball
back.
player boyfriend.
Look at that baby in there.
Is it moving or is it stopped?
Yeah, look. It's one of those that does the moving thing.
I know, but does it actually move? I can't see. I just see the light
Oh
flashing.
yeah,
out.
you can.
Oh yeah,
they
okay.
can see it. That's how it winds itself.
Checking me out.
Check out what's in George's back
Are
pocket.
you checking me out? I'm
Look at
checking
that.
you out.
So we got these in the store. Esther just gave George one because he is a big fan of the smell too. This
They
takes
last
me back.
60 days too.
Yeah, this takes me back to the 90s. This reminds me of the Nopi days because we all bought the little ones.
The little ones.
They only lasted about a week.
Yeah, and then look how big this thing is.
No, it's
massive.
I mean, put it next to Esther's hand, which is, like half
Yeah.
of the size of a regular hand.
Yes.
It looks even bigger.
Yeah, well, and
And if you look at my hand, look at it, it disappears completely.
then
It's crazy.
you should put the tiny frog on it.
Yeah.
Let's go find
George,
one.
go get a tiny frog. Let's put it on there.
I think I got rid of them all.
They're in the store. Check them out, lhcperformance.com.
The little frogs are not in the store.
No, we're not allowed to sell those. We haven't got a license for those. For you guys that get one of these and you can't figure out how to open it because it is kind of bizarre,
It does tell you.
it is in Japanese.
What's up here in English?
Well, I fluent Japanese.
Oh yeah, it makes more sense if you read it down
I
here.
read
actually.
that better. I don't know what this gibberish
Yeah, it
means.
doesn't really always translate well.
No, I got right to Japanese.
Yeah. All right. So, open the cover.
Yep.
Remove aluminum seal.
No. No,
Seal is the
cut
next.
that. Cut that. You're supposed to read from this way.
Oh, from the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
up.
yeah, I knew that. Well, you see, I'm reading from this way, so to me it's natural. It's upside down.
I was
backwards.
doing that for him.
Plus, I'm doing it in the mirror, so to
Yeah.
me it looks normal. As you see, we're very good at reading Japanese.
We're not supposed to eat it, so don't do
It's
that.
just,
Yes.
that just
Even
takes
though
some of the
it's-
fun away.
Even though it smells really, really good.
It does. You
So-
smell it, you go, I'm going to bite this. It can't be that bad.
Let's get in here.
So we'll show you how to open it. But we're
So
not gonna
here is the
physically-
huge lithium battery. Look at the
Yep.
size of that lithium battery.
Surprised it only lasts 60 days being that big of a battery.
That battery should last the rest of your life. So what's weird is this has to come out. Now first, it doesn't look like it's gonna. All kidding aside, I opened mine for 5 minutes. I didn't know what to do. So it
That
comes
thing
out
fell
like
out.
that. That thing you drop
Yeah.
almost immediately. Good job you didn't drop it on your toes because you're not wearing, safety shoes. Then that
Show her
pulls
feet.
off.
We charge extra for that.
Actually, yeah. Go ahead and subscribe now if you want to get pictures of Esther's feet.
Yeah. Get on
We
the
have to pay
Patreon
that.
that we don't have.
Somebody will be like, I'm gonna freeze frame that.
Oh, you opened it.
Ooh, smell it. The wonderful smell. Smell that.
I'm gonna drop it right in my car after this.
Oh, yes.
What that should be funny is if you take the thing off, you drop it face down and it sticks to the ground and then picks up ants and stuff.
Do we need that thing?
No, that's only if you want to stick it to the dash.
Okay.
which nobody in
or
the
if you
right
want to
mind.
stick it to your carpet and then it comes off.
We don't want that sticking to the carpet because chances are it'll stay and that will be stuck to the carpet. And there you go. You're ready to roll. You're in business. Enjoy your wonderful smell. LHDperformance.com. See you in the next video. Don't forget, enjoy your smell. Is that a good outro?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
All right.
it. Don't use this unless you want to.
You should eat that while you smell that. It's part of it's like wine and cheese. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. There's Esther, there's George, and there's an S2000.